Good morning, children. Welcome to your English class. Today in this class, I will be discussing with you your poem Abu Ben Adam by Leigh Hunt. Children, before starting this session, I would like to remind you that you have to revise your text so that you can quote important lines and keywords in your paper. Now, before starting this session, let us see the objectives. By the end of this session, you will be able to understand the poem with its detailed analysis, explain meanings of difficult words as used in the context of the poem, identify and understand literary devices used in the poem. Now, let us see word meanings of lines 1 till 5. Tribe means class or race. Increase means grow. May his tribe increase. This is a phrase used in the poem. Here it means, may there be more people like Abu Ben Adams in this world. Awoke, got up. Deep dream of peace means a peaceful dream, or could also be a reference to a deep meditative state. Within means in. Here it means the circle of moonlight in Abu's room. Rich means bright. Bold means courageous. Book of gold means book made of golden leaves. Now let us see the lines. Abu Ben Adam, may his tribe increase, awoke one night from a deep dream of peace. May his tribe increase. I have told you its meaning earlier also. Here, again I will explain it. Children, it is an expression used as a prayer when one comes across a good man. The implication is, let there be many more people like him. So what does the poet want? The poet wants that there should be an increase of person like Abu Ben Adam. Awoke one night from a deep dream of peace. Children, deep dream, it is an alliteration. Now what is an alliteration? It is the close repetition of consonant sounds. See here, D of deep and D of dream. This is an alliteration. So which sound is being repeated? The sound of D is repeated. So children, in these lines, the poet says that a man named Abu Ben Adam woke up one night from a peaceful sleep. The poet wished his tribe to increase and saw within the moonlight in his room. Now what did he see? Let us see. Making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing in a book of gold. Children, here like a lily in bloom is simile. Now what is simile? It is a figure of speech involving the comparison of one thing with another thing of a different kind. The brilliance and bright light exuded by the angel is compared with the lily in bloom. It reveals its freshness and splendor. Now children, what did Abu Ben Adam see in his room? Yes, Abu Ben Adam saw an angel. And what was angel doing? Angel was writing. And where was he writing? He was writing in a book of gold. So in these lines, the poet says that Abu Ben Adam saw the moonlight like presence of an angel brighten the room. Abu saw a vision of an angel whose light was like what, children? Whose light was like a lily that was going to blossom. The angel wrote something in a golden book. Now let us read the explanation of these lines. The poem narrates an incident in the life of Abu Ben Adam, a noble, selfless and virtuous person. He was one of those who always thought of the good of others. The narrator wishes that the number of such men may increase. One night he was having a peaceful sleep. He woke up suddenly and saw an angel in the moonlight in his room. The angel looked as beautiful as a lily in bloom. He was writing something in a golden book. Now let us see the next lines. Line 6 till 10. Now let us discuss its word meanings. Exceeding peace, it means perfect calm and peace. Within that made Ben Adam bold. Ben Adam here refers to Abu Ben Adam. The presence means a reference to the angel. Thou means you. The vision means angel or could be Abu's supernatural vision. The Lord means God. A look made of all sweet accord means perfect harmony, perfectly at peace. Now let us see the lines. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adam bold. Children, here Abu Ben Adam saw the angel and the peace in his room made him bold. And to the presence in the room he said, now what was the presence in his room? Yes, the presence here refers to the angel. So Abu asked the angel in his room, now what did he ask? What writest thou? It means that what was he writing? The vision raised its head and with a look made of all sweet accord, answered the names of those who love the Lord. So children, the vision raised its head. So who is the vision here? The vision here refers to the angel. So when Abu asked the angel what was he writing, the vision raised its head and looked at Abu with a face that evoked kindness. And what did he answer? The angel answered that he was writing the names of all those who love the Lord. Lord here refers to God. Children, here love the Lord. Love, Lord is alliteration. What is alliteration? It is the close repetition of consonant sound. And which consonant sound is repeated here? The sound of letter L. It is repeated here, so it is an alliteration. I hope these lines are clear to you. Now let us read the explanation of line 6 till 10. Abu was a peace-loving and brave person as he did no wrong. So he was not afraid of the heavenly presence in his room. He took courage and asked him what he was writing. The angel looked up. His look had a calm, soothing effect. In a sweet, gentle tone, he said that he was writing the names of those persons who love God. Now let us read next lines. Before that, let us discuss the word meanings of lines 11 to 14. Nay, not so means no, your name is not in the list. More low means more humbly. Cheerly means cheerfully. Pray means request. Thee means you. Write me means treat me. Now let us discuss these lines. And is mine one? Said Abu. Nay, not so, replied the angel. Nay, not so. Alliteration again. What is alliteration? The close repetition of consonant sound. So which sound is being repeated here? N of nay and N of not. So he asked curiously that if his name was there on the list. And what did angel reply? The angel replied in the negative. What did the angel say? The angel said that his name was not in the list. Abu spoke more low. Abu was surprised at angel's answer, but cheerily still and said, I pray thee then, write me as one that loves his fellow men. So initially Abu got surprised, but the very next moment he cheerfully prayed the angel to write his name as the one who loved his fellow men. I hope that these lines are clear to you. Now let us read the explanation of these lines. Abu asked the angel if his name was in his list. The angel said that it was not. Abu seemed to be a bit shocked, but he was not depressed. In a humble, cheerful tone, he requested the angel to write his name in the list of those who love their fellow men. Now, let us discuss word meanings of lines 15 to 18. Vanished refers to the angel vanishing, adds to the supernatural element in the poem. The angel, unlike humans, works supernaturally. Wakening light means bright light that aroused Abu Ben Adam from his sleep. Lo, it is an old English word. It is used to call attention to something or to show wonder or surprise. Led means headed. Rest means other names. Now, let us read the lines and I will be explaining side by side. The angel wrote and vanished. The next night it came again with a great wakening light. Children, wakening light, it is a symbol to show a state in which one achieves awareness of God. So children, the angel wrote something when Abu asked him what he was writing. So angel wrote something and vanished, and she appeared the next night with a great amount of light and woke Abu and showed the names whom love of God had blessed. And lo, Ben Adam's name led all the rest. The angel showed him the names of those who had been blessed by God. And Abu Ben Adam saw that his name appeared on the top of the list ahead of others. Children, here there is another literary device that is being used. That is climax. From the angel wrote till all the rest. It refers to the text leading up to an event, phrase, mood or feeling of importance in prose or poetry. The last 4 lines of the poem can be seen as the climax. The angel writes that Abu loves his fellow men and vanishes. To everybody's surprise, the angel appears again the next night and with a new set of names of people who have been blessed by God. The word lo adds to the climax. The poet says, and lo, Ben Adam's name led all the rest. Now let us read explanation of these lines. The angel did as he was requested to do. Then he disappeared. But the next night he again appeared in a more dazzling light. Dazzling means shining. He showed Abu the list of those men who are blessed by God. Children, earlier when the angel came, he told Abu Ben Adam that he was writing the name of those who loved the Lord. But when he came again, he told Abu Ben Adam the list of those men who are blessed by God. So there are 2 lists. Now let us see further. Strangely but truly, the name of Abu topped the list. This reveals that love of fellow human beings is the best means to receive the blessings of God. Those who love others are loved by God. Conversely, it means in an opposite way. Those who hate others are shunned. Shunned means avoided by God. Children, I hope that explanation of these lines are clear to you. Your homework is, children, you have to do your homework given in your SNAP homework. Thank you so much and please read your text to quote important lines in your paper.